Everything came from Diamond. Diamond showed me how to look for records. Diamond showed me how to go to stores and what records to choose, because Diamond was really like, you know, he's a little older than me and he had a lot of knowledge about records. He was just picking up records with the cover that looked good, and you know, we learned how to pick records by the year, by the label that was on, by the artists and the musicians that played on it. We was doing beats on the 808, the DMX, and not Rolling 909. SB1200 is weapon of choice. 2500, 1000, that's what it is. I don't think that any piece of equipment to make you a better producer is what you do with it. Because there's people that have a small amount of equipment that make better records than people that have millions of dollars worth of equipment. That's never going to be the thing. If you're born with it, you're born with it. If you're not born with it, you're not born with it. It ain't for everybody. I still go to record stores. I still look at the covers. I still do it that way. But as far as creating it and putting it into songs, I'm using technology. You know, so it's really half and half for me. Anything that's a professional sport, music, anything that has to do with something that requires your knowledge of history, if you don't have that history, you can't be the best in what you do. And when you don't study music and you become a producer and you don't know none of the great artists that came before you, how can you be a great producer? You can't. You got few artists that went back and studied, you know what I mean? And those few artists is about their business and they winning. The few artists that's doing it, you can see they stick out from every other artist. And anything, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, if you don't study the greats that came before you, you can't be great. The youth is where it's at, you know what I mean? The same way Jazzy J kept us around him. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep the next generation and we gotta keep it moving and each one teach one. To producers, first off, is try to push the ball. Just try to do whatever you comfortable with, because whatever you do, you selling yourself. You selling what you feel. So if you feel a certain type of music, don't be afraid to put it out. Just do what you do. It's all about being an artist to stay relevant. You gotta be artists and push the envelope. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start worrying about what's hot or what other people think, and then you just fall in line with everybody else, is really temporary artists, basically. That's it, just push the envelope and just do whatever you feel.